Nevis's Premier Mark Brantley took another swipe at the European Union's practice of blacklisting and accusing Caribbean countries of being tax havens. Premier Brantley was invited to speak at the 81st convention of the Barbados Labour Party held over the weekend. According to Brantley, the one-sided approach by the EU needs to be replaced by one of dialogue and fairness. He said the approach by the EU, the OECD and others have the effect of reducing financial services in the Caribbean while buttressing those of the developed countries.
The evidence would suggest that business loss is not fleeing to other parts of the world. It is fleeing to states in the United States, such as Delaware and Nevada, which are immune from the reach of the EU, the FATF, the OECD, and others. There is, my friends, no level playing field and no effort to ensure that all are required to play by the same rules. Each cycle of demands by the EU, by the FATF, by the OECD, and others results in a capitulation of small countries like ours. Each capitulation leads to greater and more onerous demands.
According to Brantley, one of the harmful results of the one-sided affair could be seen in the process of de-risking, which he said has the potential to cut off the Caribbean region from the global financial system. Brantley said the region requires a genuine partnership and respect, and gives a warning that the independence earned by Caribbean countries is being slowly eroded by new efforts at colonial domination. Glenn Bart for Skn Newline.
The leadership of the opposition St Kitts Nevis Labour Party is alleging that the fire which ravaged its constituency office in constituency number 4, quote, is a malicious and cowardly act of arson that may have been perpetrated by those who desire to use such tactics to intimidate and subdue in advance of the upcoming general elections, end quote. The release said the office on Main Street Old Road has been assessed by the arson unit of the Royal St Christopher and Nevis Police Force, and they are awaiting a comprehensive report from the fire department. Mr. Ransford said that from an initial assessment, the constituency office has suffered severe fire damage, especially to the roof, which will need to be completely replaced. The windows and doors and all of the contents of the office have been destroyed, with the exception of the locked office section, Mr. Ransford said. He said he's grateful to God that there are no injuries to passersby. He said, quote, I wish to thank those who live in the area for their vigilance and for alerting the fire department and me about the fire, end quote. The party said it takes note of this fire in light of 2 other constituency offices that were also damaged by fire. The St. Christopher branch office in constituency number 2, located at the corner of Market and Keon Street, which occurred on February 16, 2015, and the office in St. Christopher 3, located at the corner of Millionaire and Keon Streets on November 27, 2017. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for St. Christopher number 4, Lindsay Grant, expressed concern to Mr. Ransford, his political opponent, in light of the fire. In a Facebook post, Mr. Grant said, quote, I awoke this morning to the unfortunate news that the office of my political opponent was partly destroyed as a result of a fire. I am pleased there are no official reports that indicate a loss of life or physical injury. I would like to express my concern to Mr. Steve Ransford, his team, and the property owner. I implore all to provide any level of support, whether spiritual, moral, or otherwise, to Mr. Ransford, his team, and the property owner. These situations are never easy. I wish them God's blessings as they move forward, end quote. Andre Huey, Skn Newline.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're fully covered after an accident. The security of your home and everything in it that means so much to you. And knowing that even when the weather does its worst, you and your family are covered. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Meridian Medical Pharmacy is the best place to get your pharmaceutical products. We make filling prescriptions easy. Our well-stocked pharmacies are ready to serve you. Check us for medical supplies, skin products, supplements, and so much more. Ask about flu vaccines. At Meridian Medical Pharmacy, we are focused on offering a professional, personalized pharmacy experience. Our service is personal, compassionate, and friendly. Located at our state-of-the-art medical facilities at the corner of South Independence Square Street and Adlam Street, downtown Bastyr, St. Kitts. And now we have a new branch on Frigate Bay Road in the Sugars Complex. Call 465-5096 and 465-3306 or email pharmacy@meridianmedcons.com. Visit Meridian Medical Pharmacy today and experience professional customer care and fast prescription fill-in service. Meridian Medical Pharmacy.
A Newton Ground driver was trapped for quite some time after the bus he was driving was involved in an accident. The incident occurred around mid-morning on Monday, 28 October, near Hartford Tree on the Island Main Road. It was not immediately clear how many passengers were on the bus and how many were injured in the crash as traffic police continued their investigations. Traffic flow to and from Bastyr was halted for some time as emergency vehicles worked to free the driver. EMS and fire and rescue services arrived at the scene shortly after the accident was reported. The driver was transported to the JNF General Hospital in Bastyr. Glenn Bart for Skn Newsline.
3 years and 6 months after 2 devastating earthquakes rocked Kumamoto Prefecture in southwestern Japan, the people of Mashiki Town are still recovering. While speaking to Pacific and Caribbean journalists last Thursday at the Mashiki Town Hall, Deputy Mayor Yasuhiko Mukai said the town is rebuilding stronger and that people are better prepared. But making a full comeback will not be easy. Mashiki has an annual budget of just 10 billion yen. Total recovery effort will cost some 140 billion yen, according to Mr. Takatsugu Iwamoto, Deputy Director of the Crisis Management Division. With the help of the central government, Mashiki is receiving 127 billion yen in loan assistance, which is being used to rebuild housing, public infrastructure, and restore public buildings ravaged by the earthquake. That amount will not be enough, but the Mashiki authorities are hoping to manage the shortfall and make the necessary sacrifices for the town to recover. 2 months after the earthquakes, families began moving into prefabricated temporary houses. 1,562 units were established in 18 locations. The authorities are now building 671 public housing units in 21 districts for persons having difficulties rebuilding their own homes. 99 single-story units and 527 complex-type units will be built, with the latter expected to be completed by March 2020. The deputy mayor said the people of Mashiki have learned a lot of lessons from the disaster, which will be critical to their recovery efforts.
So Kumamoto Prefecture as a whole, we hardly had earthquake. So to do the preparedness emotionally or the system-wise, it wasn't really there, to tell you the truth. So with this disaster, with this earthquake, what are the things, what's needed, we now know. Evacuate the road because the roads are blocked on the way to the evacuation center. Even to evacuate temporarily, there's no space for that. So we need to now widen the street. Also, just the temporary evacuation center such as a park, we need to arrange that. The buildings themselves need to be, earthquake. We need to work together with the inhabitants. So that's the awareness. And also, just day to day, you should know your neighbor and you are training together. Then we started it. So I must say, I think emotionally, I think it is being built, this sense of preparedness.
Coming to you from Mashiki Town in southwestern Japan, I'm Andre Huey for Skn Newsline.
Now you can have Skn Newsline on the go. Introducing Skn Newsline Android mobile app. Search Skn Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch our news reports, watch our live news feed on Skn Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The Skn Newline Android mobile app. Download it free today.
Banners, commercial signs, decal printing, canvas prints, license plates, posters. We at Multigraphics are dedicated to providing quality products and service to our customers. Our team takes pride in the craftsmanship and is passionate about its work. Every job, large or small, is important. Most of our customers come to us through referrals. That's because our number one priority is service. We serve a wide variety of customers, such as restaurants, retail stores, manufacturers, trucking companies, and many more. Our capabilities include design, production, and installation. How can we help? We are located at Bird Rock at the Woods Right compound. Call us at 869-763-1511 or 784-491-7599. Multigraphics.
Online radio has never been this great. It's Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Tune in for Caribbean music and programs, news, sports, entertainment, vibrant discussions, and much more. Tune into programs like Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett, live on weekday mornings. Let's Talk St. Kitts and Nevis with Andre Huey. The Caribbean News Hour and The Quiet Storm with Magic Man. Tune into great music to inspire you each day, only on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at www.voiceofthecaribbean.net or on our Android mobile app in the Google Play Store. Just search Voice of the Caribbean. We're also on TuneIn Radio. Voice of the Caribbean Radio, reaching the Caribbean and beyond. Check our website for program listings.
For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at digitalprintskn. Digital Print Plus, for all your printing needs at the best quality.